Hi everyone, welcome to Ethernal Realms. In this video, we'll take a look at what you can look forward to in the near future. We have pile 1 here, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Make sure to choose with your intuition. If you're not sure how, you can visit the video in the ribbon above. But once you've made your choice, the timestamps for your reading will be in the description box and the comment below. Whenever you're ready, we'll get started. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this stone over here, and we'll take a look at what you can look forward to in the near future. Okay, we got 2 cards here for you. The first one is You Are Light, and then we have Fearless Expression. Yeah, so speaking very clearly and coherently, I feel as though you're gaining a lot more clarity about your path ahead, of what you want to create for yourself, what you want to be speaking, who do you want to be communicating with, and anything related to creativity and basically doing what you want and not, backing down for any reason. It's a lot of courage, a lot of bravery, awareness, knowledge, wisdom, coming up. Okay, let's get you some tarot cards. Pile 1 viewers, what can they look forward to in the near future? Pile 1. Some more. Yeah, speaking of knowledge, wisdom, we have the King of Swords. This king is all about that, speaking your truth, recognizing your truth, learning from experience and being able to pass on that knowledge. Excellent communicator, not because, they study a lot of textbooks, but rather they go out into the real world and they interact with a variety of people. They go through so many life experiences, and that's how they get their reputation. They are able to have a broad view of their surroundings, of the future. They can immediately recognize, or rather they are very aware of the nuances of the timelines they are creating because they have learned a lot from their past lessons, right? So heightened perceptivity and heightened awareness coming through again. We also have 5 of Wands, so internal conflict kind of dying down because of this newfound awareness and clarity you're getting. So wherever you're stuck or feeling stuck, getting any dilemmas or just conflicts in your nearby environment, increased competition in wherever you work, for example, but this can also be something within your mind, any conflict and struggle kind of taking place in your mind, that is kind of being clarified because of the presence of King of Swords. There is a level of mental maturity that is coming here. So you're rising through the conflicts and you're reaching towards the light or the clarity that ultimately all these different trains of thoughts, emotions, people, all of them are trying to reach that one goal. That's why there is competition, right? So ultimately you're getting where it is you need to go. Let's get you some more. You're able to notice signs and synchronicities a lot better, and you're not allowing opportunities to be missed. I really love that. Okay, we have 2 of Pentacles, which is being able to manage a lot of different tasks, being very organized. Remaining busy in a way, like you have your work routine, you have your back from work routine, and so on. See, there is a sort of juggling or the balancing act of the spiritual world or the heightened awareness or the mental maturity that we are talking about, and translating that to your everyday environment, wherever this conflict is stemming from, right? So you're able to balance these dual forces within you very well. This also can point to like having a lot of tasks and you're kind of slotting them in, getting them really organized so you're able to tackle all of them very awesomely, Then we have the Hanged Man. This is also this kind of seeing things from a different perspective, and that is giving you this newfound awareness and spiritual and mental maturity that we're talking about. There's just a flip of how you are viewing your reality and your world. King of Swords can also talk about the reality that you create by the power of your thoughts. Okay, let's get you more card. No, I'll take this one here. Okay, pile 1 viewers. What can they look forward to? Pile 1. Crows and owls, that can have some meaning for you. Yes, now this is a new deck of cards, so I might need to refer to the book. But we have microgravity. Then we have parsec. Yeah, this is like seeing things from a little bit of a distance, giving yourself some alone time or some space for thought and kind of seeing things from an objective viewpoint. So this can be talking about like finding a new way to deal with, again, the conflicts that you've been having, getting new insights, and just finding a lot more and being able to see a lot more because you distanced yourself away, either physically or emotionally or mentally, from the situation at hand. And that's what brings this newfound awareness. Microgravity, at the moment, just looking at this, it kind of makes me feel as though you're finding your inner power, that inner voice, that inner charge and motivation. You are being more of an attractor instead of pursuer. You are light is kind of stepping into a very soul level, so you're getting into a deeper level of awareness within yourself and of the situation around you. And that is kind of paving the path and making things much clearer for you as to where you need to be focusing, right? So what do you give your attention to and what do you not? That's something as well you're addressing. And we have spectrum. So again, stemming from the light and the light having rainbow colors, there are 7 ways that the light can be represented, right? So which reality is it that you want to be experiencing? Because either way, you're going to return to that same light. So even if you have multiple trains of thoughts happening right now, or head and heart conflict, or whatever this conflict is talking about, it's just one form of reality, and that's what the power of thought is, right? You're able to skip or jump from one state of being to another. The moment one fundamental shift happens, your reality shifts as well, right? So this to me is talking about that here. And this can also be talking about if you're going through like a tough time, the rainbow is going to come out, and the cloud is going to be lifted. Any anxiety or restlessness, the unknown, all of that is going to melt away. We have the moon, emotion, instinct, unconscious, and mother figure. And okay, we have the first house. Yes, so you're gaining a lot more knowledge about your emotional state, I guess. But first by distancing yourself from this particular situation. And through that, you're finding a lot of emotional relief as well. And the moon can also talk about the very core, very private self that we have. It's like the subconscious realm, the dreams, the symbolic language, basically. That's what the moon represents. And the more connected we are with it, our intuition as well heightens, and we are able to recognize more symbols in our everyday world. So the moon coming up here is again pointing me towards like noticing things from a completely different light. When you see the same world through the moonlight, it's completely different from the world you see in the sunlight, right? But the moon acts as a reflection of the sun. It reflects the light of the sun onto Earth, and that alone causes such a shift, and yet it is still the same light, right? So seeing things from a different perspective can be referring to this as well. First house is about your appearance, your personality, your attitudes, your first impressions, the person that you want to be in the world, things like that. Okay, how do you want to present yourself? Those topics are over here, so you can be making some important switches in your personality as well. How do you want to come across, or what do you want to become next, and things like that, depending on your orientation. For example, you might be looking for more harmony, or you would like to have this heightened connection with the universe, or again, express yourself a lot more freely and remove any shadowy energy and blocks that are getting in the way at this time, right? Okay, I just turned this around. So we have the North Node here, which is life mission, hidden talents, and destination. So this talks about the life purpose that we have in your birth chart. If you don't know what that is, I would highly recommend that you look at that, because it is basically the path of our highest fulfillment, at least according to Western astrology. But regardless, you're able to orient yourself and where do you want to be focusing on through this knowledge. And that in your reading is pointing towards finding out more about what fulfills you. What do you truly desire? What do you truly want to be? What is it you want to create? And what sort of expression are we talking about? It can be singing and art and other forms of music, but it can also be through technology, through speaking your mind, through analysis, through contemplation, right? There are so many different ways that expression can take shape. So which is it that speaks most truly to you? What is it that is most fulfilling for you? Those are things that you will be discovering here. So I see a lot of depth here. With the Hanged Man as well, this is a different type of wisdom, It's something not anticipated, I feel. The Hanged Man does not try to look at things from a different perspective necessarily, in this scenario at least, but rather finds a mirror world or a reflected world, and it's like, this is different, but it's the same thing. It's the same earth, and we see it from such different viewpoints when we just change the light, right? So it stumbles upon and it finds that awareness. I feel like it finds it instead of actively going and seeking, because the Hangman is quite passive as a card. Yes, speaking of passive, we have Waning Crescent, Surrender. So surrendering to the process. There will be a version of you that no longer wishes to continue, and it is going to be a voluntary decision, so you don't have to be concerned about this. It's not like shoved down your throat or something. So just surrender into the process, because it's taking you to your highest expression, highest expression, because we have light and we have fearless expression. Light is a very high vibe, right? It consists of all the 7 colors of the rainbow. So there's a lot of flourishing that is coming towards you. Just flow with it. And it's very interesting you chose this stone, because it represents the divine feminine energy. It's love, compassion, empathy, flow, all of that. I forget the name. But that's what you chose, and it's interesting that it's showing up here. Okay, let's get some more cards. Pile 1 viewers, what is something they can look forward to in the near future? The path of least resistance is basically showing up for you. Then we have, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Again, this image, by the way, reminds me a lot about the brain. And this purple over here talks about the crown chakra. And I keep looking at this card over here, and I have been wanting to say this since a while. But this over here as well, this representation also reminds me of the crown. That's interesting. So it's like spiritual awareness and wisdom, knowledge. And if you're studying, or if you want to pursue higher, then the King of Swords is as well really good at, you're transcending the competition and you're actually standing out in one way or another, right? But yes, that oracle card over there is talking about the flow. When you're in alignment, when you're syncing with the universe, when you're flowing with the moon cycles and so on. That we've already talked about this really. But when you're doing that, then your balance is not disrupted. Therefore, your peace is not disrupted. You're able to see things and think things much more clearly. Okay, let's get you some advice now. And then we'll do your charms. Okay. Pile 1 viewers. What advice do you have for this thing? Okay, the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. We talked about. It's interesting how the keywords match up, you know. Then we have chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. And we also have the owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Okay, so a lot of awareness and wisdom and knowledge, again, following your intuition to get out of any sticky situations if you're in any. But just, like I said, there will be a version of you that you no longer wish to continue. So there will be this release of old patterns, and it's kind of inevitable. It just falls away, I feel, instead of something that you need to actively do and pursue, and like shifting habits, not very stressful. It's just something that falls away, something internal. And because that internal drive towards, again, this is something that is not very good for you anyway. So basically this thing that is falling away is something not belonging in your highest version. So it's not going to continue. And some of you already know what this is. It can also be talking about this, because King of Swords and Five of Wands, if there are like mental conflicts, then there can be, for example, tendencies of overanalyzing or being overly critical about situations which cause the mental conflict, you know, that to be released, for example. Just allowing your intuition to follow through and give you the insights it already has, instead of letting the intellect do all of the work. That can be an example of a tendency that needs to fall away, right? So it can be many different things for all of you. It depends on your personal life and situations, but I guess that's basically the message. Okay, let's get you some charms. Part 1. What can we look forward to in the future? Oh, okay, we have the owl. Really, we have the owl. We have 5 of Pentacles. I'm not going to show these. These are really tiny, so we also have handmade charm. It says handmade, but yes. And we also have a leaf. A leaf represents a lot of prosperity and abundance to me. And the 5 of Pentacles is about loneliness and sadness and kind of feeling left out in the cold. So removing, I guess these would be some subconscious fears you may have. And that is, yeah, okay. Hang on, let me just see all of them. 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 5 of Pentacles. So taking matters into your own hands. For some of you, it can also be like finding ways to earn money, for example. You're taking matters into your own hands. You might be starting your own business, for example, or making the plan and strategy in order to go ahead and do that, or strategies to attract more clients. For example, there are many different choices that will be presented to you, and many different options will open up to you, and it's up to you which path you want to take. Okay, so there are many things that are coming which are getting kind of made for you. And it is really up to you and your intuition at this point to move forward from here. The hint basically is there will be opportunities that will be presented. It is up to you to follow through with them, because 7 of Cups inherently comes with this warning that if everything has kind of a time limit. For example, if you get 2 different job offers, then you need to make a decision within the next 2 days or maximum a week or something like that. Right, so it comes with a time limit. It is an opportunity, and it is up to you whether you want to take it or not. And it is going to expire at some time. So opportunities like that in your everyday world. It can even be like inspirations and bouts of motivation, and you have these sudden bursts of a lot of ideas and you want to do all of them at the same time. It is very possible that that can happen as well, but you have to take a look at what seed can you plant today which is going to take it into a much bigger idea, or what is more sustainable for the future as well. Again, rely on your intuition in any situations of conflict and confusion, okay? And you will find yourself in a very healthy position in terms of your stability, your structures, your discipline level, your motivation, the groundwork that you need to do for your business and career, and finances, or whatever structure it is you want to be building. So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you like the reading. Share and subscribe as well. It really helps me out. And if you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. But it's up to you. Until next time, take care. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose this crystal over here. It's a gold pyrite, and you chose these two cards here. Let's take a look. We have feed your artist as something you can look forward to, and we also have move beyond intention to believe. Okay, so you're trusting in your capacity a lot more. You're doing a lot more creative things and things that you like. It can be something artistic, of course, but it can also be, creatively dealing with life circumstances. And that's coming from this newfound confidence that you're gathering. Okay, what can Pile 2 look forward to, please, in the near future? What can Pile 2 look forward to? Yeah, there you go. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's like ascension, some transformations happening, some changes, gradual changes taking place in your life which are going to up-level you. Luck, fortune, success, upward escalation, things like that. Okay. Hope and optimism, increasing in awareness and wisdom, learning from life experiences, all these things I'm getting here. We have Queen of Wands, so the whole artistic part of things, that's again being highlighted here. And Queen of Wands is also very courageous, very brave and extroverted, very personable. She's not afraid to face any of her shadows or fears, and if she has an idea, she's just going to go ahead and materialize it or channel that passion in a way that it is productive, right? So if you're feeling energetic more in the daytime as compared to the nighttime, then you can shift your routine to work more in the day, or vice versa, for example, right? So how can you channel maximum energy and creativity, most of your self-esteem and confidence and inspiration into a productive direction? That's something that you're kind of taking control over, and the more faith you have in your passion, the more you're channeling it into your everyday life. Okay. We have Ace of Swords, so gaining and gathering a lot of that awareness, clarity, knowledge that I was already talking about before. It can come in the form of an epiphany as well, like you suddenly have a lot of ideas and inspiration that just fall on your head, seemingly, and then it's up to you, because Ace is just the beginning here. So it's up to you whether you want to carry it forward and make it into a material reality, or, you're going to let it pass you by. We have the Devil, so the shadowy energy that I was talking about here. You're piercing through it, you're freeing yourself from any mental cages and toxic relationships, toxic mindsets in your life, or habits even, and you're taking more ownership of your own life into your own hands, and you're shifting your mindset in a positive direction that uplifts you instead of pulls you down. That's very nice. Okay, let's get some more cards. Pile 2, what can pile 2 look forward to? And the depiction here with the Wheel of Fortune, like this person is rising above the clouds, right? We have the clouds here, and it's darker in the lower level, but as you rise up, it becomes lighter and lighter, and then the clouds are not even there. It's pure clarity, right? So you know what to do next. That's something you can look forward to. You know where you want to be headed and how you want to be creating it at this time. How can you make use of the opportunities you have in front of you? Okay, pile 2. We have Supernova as your first card. I think I will have to read from the book here. And we have X-rays, so seeing things very clearly again, seeing what is behind the scenes and having a lot more clarity about your situation. Okay, then we have Supernova. Death and rebirth. Shifting, changing, the birth of new love, as if new love, new passion, new zest, new energy that is coming. And it might even feel unpredictable at first, you know? It's like, oh, I did not expect that I would get a break, or that something would come ahead and make my life a little bit easier than it was before. Yeah, to me, it is talking a lot about the epiphany, really. It is a loud bang, it comes in a burst, and it's a star, and we have the X-ray here, the Devil, and Queen of Wands, so definitely blinding clarity. If you're working a lot in your spiritual side of things, then this can even talk about a form of elation, let's say. Liberation. Yes, I want to see this here. Let's see, what can pile 2 look forward to in the near future? We have faith. I was going to say unlocking your potential, because I don't know why. Yeah, but unlocking your potential or uncovering more of it. Yes, we have express, so that's the whole artistic thing that we were talking about before. You're learning to express yourself a lot more freely. Let's see more. Pile 2. What can they look forward to? What can pile 2 look forward to in the near future? We have a lot of cards here. We have the 4th house, which is private self, home life, kind of your childhood, where you come from, what are your roots, your ancestry, those topics. So that kind of forms the basic foundation of how you think, how you feel, how you relax, what you are in your alone times, right? So focusing on that, or uncovering a lot of truths about your past. We have Capricorn, which is all about legacy and soldiering through no matter what, and having the tenacity and the perseverance to get through any rough terrain, because you need to create a legacy, you have certain goals, you want to achieve something, and so on. So it can also signify taking very constructive steps or making the first step towards your big goals. We have Saturn, which is law, structure, responsibilities, and ambition. And Saturn rules Capricorn, so that's again, like you must go through certain trials and tribulations in order to uncover the gem that you are. That's the concept here. So Saturn as well plays along into that, and it helps you basically realize your hidden spiritual potential and helps you move forwards in your ambition, takes personal responsibility and authority of your own life. So what are you wanting to create, and how can you do that in a constructive manner? We also have the Sun, which rules ego, stamina, consciousness, and father figure. So authority, some authority coming, you're becoming your own authority. Yes, or at least you believe it so truly that you will be, that it's not even a question anymore. You know, there's some realization coming here which just clears the path and gives you a lot of forward vision into where you need to be headed next. Okay, your reading is moving along very quickly, really. I did not expect that. Okay. Kind to viewers, what can they look forward to? Okay. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Joy is the ultimate creator. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. We have, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Following your true calling, finding your passion, living your motivation, living through a very high vibe, you're feeling happy, you're feeling joyful, and you're following that. And that is something that keeps you in balance and keeps you connected with that eternal energy source from within. Okay? And it can be a really exciting time that's coming up here, but this kind of makes me feel like, you know, it's a reminder that don't forget to reconnect though. Don't forget to get your downtime and talk to your soul from, you know, time to time. Meditate a bit and relax a little bit, recuperate a bit. Don't just always be on the go because it's exciting and it's fun. It will remain exciting and fun if you also take some rest for yourself, right? If you spend some time in silence and observing, then you can keep that same energy going, right? Okay. Yeah, I will get your advice first and then I will do your charms. Some advice for pile 2, please. For the upcoming things to look forward to, what advice do you? Accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. That's your guidance. And perhaps one more. Okay, so we have Falcon, which is use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. Yeah, because the more you delay, it's not that, you know, the ultimate goal is, you know, running out of time or something. It's just our loss when we don't follow the cues and follow the synchronicities, basically. So in that way, you know, you will be delaying your gratification as well, or your satisfaction, your fulfillment, your ultimate bliss and joy, right? So this is kind of urging you to move towards some things that make you happy. And as long as you keep doing that, and the more you keep doing that, the more energized you are and you remain in that state. Okay, so what can Pile look forward to? We have M-A-X Max. We have 7 of Cups, so a lot of choices coming up. We also have a V. And we have the High Priestess. High Priestess is again that subtle nudges of the spirit of the higher self coming through the intuition and in your quiet moments. I think that's why you are being asked to, you know, do that or keep doing that. and a lot of different options and avenues and opportunities will kind of open up to you, and it is up to you where it is you want to be channeling or headed in terms of where you put your energy. Maximize your energy. That's something that's coming up as well. A lot of boost, basically. Yeah, the V also makes me feel as though because there are many choices, it can be like, which way do you want to be headed? Which way do you want to go? What road do you want to take? Yeah, because you know, this reading here is coming in the form of, okay, you can be a little artist in the field that you studied, or you want to explore some new option, which is also possible, or do you want to be doing something that you are already doing and kind of gradually shift to things. So there are many ways that you can go about things, and I feel like these many different options are going to become a lot more clearer to you. Okay, so chopping down any limiting beliefs and thoughts, that's something you can really look forward to, and that kind of relinquishes you from your current state. You start moving a lot forward faster. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope this reading helped. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you like the reading. Share and subscribe as well. It really helps out the channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box in the comment below. And you can check out any of my other videos. They're all there on my channel, but it's up to you. Until next time, take care. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the amethyst here, so we'll get started and see what you can look forward to in your near future. First card we have is You Are Epic. And the next card we have is External Validation. Okay, it's already self-explanatory, but you're kind of seeing your worth in the external reality. So getting more compliments, and you will be, let's say you are like shifting your hair or the way you dress and so on. Like if you're working on yourself at this time, this is kind of paying off and you're getting the validation that you're looking for. This can also be not just, you know, in an appearance sense, but like the work you have been putting in your work, or for your finances, or to your loved ones. You know, you're getting a lot more recognition for all of that. A lot of people are grateful for you as well. But I'm also feeling like a sense of humility. Like with the external validation, it's kind of like you're getting the compliments, but you're not depending on it. Yes. So, Pile 3, what do they have to look forward to in the near future? What are they looking for? Yes, we have the Empress. Again, there is definitely some type of physical change going on here. It can be hair, get up, your skin is glowing, or you know, you might be actually getting pregnant if you're trying to, but you're a lot more synchronized, you feel more natural. So it can be that you're shifting your diet or you're changing your routine in some way, which is making you feel a lot more nurtured. You feel beautiful about yourself, so you have a healthy self-worth and self-image and body image as well, and that is inviting others to recognize the same within you. Okay, so again, your inner world shapes the outer reality, right? So that's what's happening here. Looks like you've been working on yourself, or you start working on yourself and you start seeing results very quickly, and others recognize it as well. We have 8 of Cups, so leaving old emotional attachments related to people or incidents, or even, you know, toxic habits in a way, like junk food, for example, or having a lot of soda, or overindulging in any way. It's just for us to make us feel better for the time being, right? We just want that dopamine hit at that time, but it's not something that lasts for the longer run. So we constantly keep repeating the same things, but over here with Eight of Cups, you're kind of walking away from that and moving towards your health and your vitality. We also have Five of Cups, so again, it's re-emphasizing the things that were not conducive to your growth. They are falling away from your life, and you're leaving that emotional pain, anguish of the past in the past, okay? You're saying your goodbyes. And we have Knight of Wands, which is, again, improved vitality. You have so much energy, you have so much spontaneity, you're feeling very creative, you might be traveling, short distance mainly, or it's doing something very spontaneous, basically, allowing yourself to just feel really good. That's what I'm getting here. You're feeling very nice. Okay, let's see more. Pile 3 viewers. What can they look forward to in the near future? We have Void. I was like, okay, I don't see anything. What is this? I was holding the name of the card here. Okay, Void. Then we have, okay. We got our cards, a lot of them. Let's see. We have Celestial Uterus. That's the Empress. Very creative indeed. Allowing your feminine energies to kind of rush through, okay? So feeling sensual, feeling in touch with yourself, you're connected with nature, you're emotionally very balanced, and you're able to express yourself a lot freer. There's just so much space. You're kind of creating a lot of space as well in order to create. It can be that, you've gone through a period of a lack of motivation or disappointment, and now it is like you're just getting up, you're like leaving that behind, and you're moving towards finding new motivation and sources of inspiration. So it's kind of a blank slate, and you're ready to embrace whatever comes. So it actually comes with a whole lot of potential for you. Then we have the Cosmic Network, meeting new people, going to new places, exploring different ideas, and joining different groups or clubs if you're into that. But this is like creating that type of network, be it of people or of intentions, of your faith and belief, and what type of reality are you wanting to be shaping at this time, so meeting the relevant people, going to those places. If you're looking for more inspiration in terms of your work, for example, you can go to certain places where you can get that. It can be surrounding yourself with like-minded people, or it can be a place that is conducive. Let's say you want to read more, so visit the library more often, you'll inevitably read, for example. Yes, so over there you can meet more people who are going through that same situation, and you can learn from each other, right? So a lot of that happening. We have Solar Corona, and this to me talks about the silver lining, the hope. You're seeing more things more clearly, and it is a very unique sight here. It's the ring of fire that forms when the sun and the moon are eclipsed. You see the sunlight kind of beaming through the sides of the moon's shadow, right? So that's what this is. It's very unique, and it is accompanied by a lot of change. So you have done a lot of transformation, you're going through a lot of transition, you're leaving things behind, and you're creating space. There's so much going on here. There's a lot behind the scenes, and there's a lot of active effort as well, because of which it's just a sight to behold, right? Just so much in one image, in one person, that it's a sight to behold. We also have Wormhole. So this can again point to traveling, going from place to place, or teleporting your mindset, shifting your mindset completely from one state of operating to another. You're not wanting to stay limited in your surroundings, in your life, in your experiences anymore. Okay, Pile 3, what can we look forward to? We have Moon Peak, dream, aspirations again. What do you dream? What do you imagine you can create? That's what I hear. So feel free to dream. And we have surrender as well. So surrender to the process, allow this transition and change to happen, because there's so much more beauty and abundance on the other side that you are able to create for yourself. And you can find such amazing people as with the network, really, like, and it's going to be unexpected, and you just gel, you simply get along, you don't have to try. It's not something that brings any sort of anxiety or heaviness. You just meet like-minded people, and it reinforces the goals that you want to commit to. We have Taurus, again, talking about self-worth, divine feminine energy as well. This is Mother Nature, I equate Taurus with, and ruled by Venus, and Empress is, again, Venus is a feminine symbol as well among the planets. That's very interesting. A lot of feminine energy happening here. A lot more in flow, but with a purpose. You know, it's not directionless, it's not a fully empty slate. You know kind of with what to follow. Where do you want to be seeking your goals? Things like that. So what type of people do you want to be surrounding yourself with? And so on. So you're just following that light, and a lot more comes along the way. We have the 7th house, which is about relationships, partnerships, one-on-one connections. And we have the 3rd house, which is communication, short distance travel, the mind and intellect, socializing, neighborhood, things like that. So meeting new people, again, surrounding yourself with new people, clubs and little groups, that can be 3rd house as well. And when you have one-on-one communication with them and share something meaningful, they take the place of the 7th house here, right? So forming new connections and a new mindset, new foundation for yourself, or walking towards making a new foundation for yourself. Moving towards new finances, and again, you're creating your own finances here. You're leaving behind lack mindset, and you are just creating for the joy of it. That's what this looks like. Okay, let's see more. Pile 3 viewers. What can they look forward to? Let me just get that. Okay. We have I honor how I want to feel. Yeah, definitely. That's literally this, okay? You're honoring how you want to feel. You're not apologetic about being upset about something, and you're not apologetic about moving on from something either, right? So you want to do this, you're going to go ahead and do this. That's why you're feeling a lot more spontaneous and lighthearted, and with higher levels of energy as well. My energy creates my reality, so what I focus on is what I will manifest. Yeah, you seem very driven towards a new world for yourself, a new creation for you, and for you to be able to create it for you. Okay, so that authority and that personal leadership, that's something that's really coming out here. Okay. Some advice, please. Can we have some advice for pile 3 regarding this? What can pile 3 look forward to? Expansion, again, I'm getting. Just go with the flow, go with it, and there's a lot of expansion just waiting for you. Okay. One more, some guidance. Thank you. So we have Kingfisher. Prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. So if you don't see your results in one particular method, don't give up, because it's coming. It's in a different format. Okay? And we have Heron, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Yes, that with this here, it's just perfect. This is perfect. Honestly. Okay, let's get you some charms. What can Pile 3 look forward to in the near future? Okay, we have this crescent moon with an angel sitting on it. So this is about divine guidance, divine protection and support as well. And we have the lotus here, which is related with the crown chakra. And this is again about spiritual connection and awareness and yeah, well, all of those. Then we have a bee, which is being busy or kind of looking for what makes you come alive, what gives you a purpose, what gives you a reason to keep moving. So you're finding more inspiration, moving towards more work, or trying to determine which way you want to be creating something and putting in the work and effort for it, you know. Then we have, hang on, this has to be Seven of Pentacles. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. I know you can't see them, these are really tiny, but okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So Wheel of Fortune is luck, turning, constant transformation, up leveling in life, and very Jupiterian, so it has a lot of optimism and expansion along with it. So that's something you're looking forward to. Also can rule travel sometimes, or if not, for some reason, I'm getting it now. We have the Hermit, so there's a lot of self-reflection and learning from yourself, gathering the wisdom and experience you have gathered so far and kind of integrating that into your awareness of self. Then Seven of Pentacles is like being patient with yourself, taking your time and doing the work, right? Even Taurus is like very stable, right? It's an earth sign and it's fixed, so it's very stable, grounded, takes practical steps, very steady and methodical, you know, it's one step at a time. Yes, and that is something that will create abundance inevitably. That's the philosophy of the Taurian thing here. And Seven of Pentacles as well talks about that. Put in the work and be patient and have faith because you've done the work, and the results will harvest in due time. Right, so keeping faith in all of that. And for Wheel of Fortune can also be fated events and circumstances that happen that kind of bring you to your very core, or you start looking for something that will satisfy your deeper core. And when you start following that, all of this abundance kind of starts following. And this is very guided. Eight of Cups as well is something that needed to be, you know, gone out of your life. Some things just need to fall away because you have outgrown them. So whenever that time comes, and if it has already come, then let it go, because there's just a lot more abundance waiting for you. Really, honestly here. Yeah, do whatever speaks right to you, of course. The point is to move toward a future that you want to create. So how do you feel about certain things, and honoring that direction. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope this reading helps you out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you like the reading. Share and subscribe as well. It really helps out the channel. And if you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. Feel free to check out any of my other readings. They're all there on my channel. So check whatever you want, whenever you want. Until next time, take care. Bye. Hi Pile 4, welcome to your reading. You chose the Tiger's Eye Crystal, and we'll take a look at what you can look forward to. First card we have is Your Past Supports Your Future. And we have Cut the Cords of Doubt. Okay, so this to me is talking about how the work you have done in the past is going to come into fruition, and the things you have done are not going to go to waste, okay? So if things are taking a little bit of time right now, don't start doubting the process, because it is still in the making. It is still coming towards you. And the more doubts you have, the more blocks you're going to create for yourself. And that kind of clouds the vision and judgment of what is actually taking place. Some new initiation, something new opportunity-wise can also be coming up, which is a result of your past efforts, energetically or tangibly. Okay, what can pile 4 look forward to, please, in the near future? Pile 4. Yeah. Okay, we have Page of Pentacles. That's like a new learning opportunity. You can be going back to school or taking an online course or some course that you're interested in, something you're wanting to learn, internship, all that. And this is being experimental in a way, kind of experiencing things firsthand and doing things one by one instead of rushing into something or like reading too much and not having practical knowledge. No, so this can be about craftsmanship type projects as well, like pottery, for example. And we also have the Emperor. So this is about establishing your own business. So if you make any handmade things, then this is how these hobbies or things that you had in the past are actually paving the way for your tomorrow's success and for your own authority and stability of the future. All right. And basically forming a much stronger foundation for yourself in whatever other way that resonates with you. The Emperor is like taking charge, taking the initiative and making things happen. We have Queen of Pentacles, another Earth card, very earthy, grounded, natural, connected with nature, self-nurturing, having a good sense of self-worth, things like that. So the inner world is as well feeling a lot healthier within you. You might be taking care of your health a lot more as well. Queen of Pentacles can also point to establishing your own business, growing your own abundance for the future, financial, career, personal, in whatever way that speaks to you. And we have 6 of Cups here, so some friends that you have lost touch with, they can come back around and you can, reconnect with them. Or you take this class or course with some of your old friends or childhood friends. That's possible. But 6 of Cups is also, I equate it to this here. Every time I see this card, I think of 6 of Cups. Because the past is paving the way for the future, right? The past is creating the now, and the now is then taking you to the future. So it is up to you which way you want to be directing the timeline. So I feel like whatever it is that you are wanting to do or going to attempt is actually going to shift your trajectory of your life. Okay. Pile 4 viewers, what can they look forward to? Pile 4 look forward to. Pile 4 look forward to. We have constellation. It's a cluster of stars, so finding your kinship, finding your friends, where you feel home. Home business can also be a Queen of Pentacles thing, or you're like learning about establishing home businesses, taking the first steps, learning about how to make a foundation, things like that. Okay, what else can I look forward to? What can Pile 4 look forward to in the near future? We have Cell, which is new beginning. Also, I call it number 1. That's like life processes are starting to form, DNA is being created, the characteristics are starting to be defined, and it is, in some cases, a fully functioning individual. And because of that compact nature of it, when more combine, more such individuated people combine, then the network forms, and we have cell systems, we have organs, we have tissues, we have the body, right? So this is like a new beginning towards a very healthy tomorrow, which has a lot of potential of attracting such external circumstances as well. Yes, you're creating more potential by taking steps in this direction. Okay. Then we have rotation and revolution, the two types of circular movement. One is around the sun and one is around its own axis. We have the star, speak of the sun, right? And we also have 528 hertz. This is the first time I'm getting this card, so I will pick the book for that. But so far what I'm getting here with rotation, revolution, and star is that you need to be working on self-improvement, but also improving in a community, right? So one person winning is not equal, it's not enough, it's not it, right? All of us need to improve as individuals and then connect and improve as a network in order to reach that sense of idealism, hope, optimism, groundedness, and natural bliss and connection that we all seek, for that to become a reality, right? So there is a bigger dream, a bigger aspiration and hope that you have, and you can reach that, or at least if you don't know which way to orient, then the star is pointing you towards that north node, or finding that life purpose and mission. And because once you do that, then you can orient your steps, your future steps towards that direction, right? So you're working on yourself, but you're also working with others. You're learning from someone influential as well. Page of Pentacles and the Emperor together can point to being a trainee under a very influential boss or a manager or something of that sort. Someone is going to be very important in your future evolution, and you can learn a lot from this person. If this is resonating, like you're taking a class or something, then this person is very structured, detail-oriented, and like I said, disciplined, determined, has a very steady and firm hold on the audience or the class or the topic. Okay? Yes, let's see more. Pile for viewers, what can they look forward to? I will check the 528 hertz. I just want to get some more cards here first. For viewers, what can they look forward to? Yes, okay. We have Moon Peak Dream, dreams, imaginations, aspirations that we were talking about before, and we have Moonrise Relax. Yeah, a lot more time for self-nurturing. You're doing things in a very comfortable pace, okay? The things you're doing might be new to you, but you're okay with that, and you're taking it easy on yourself. You're improving day by day. It's not that, you're just like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna bother with doing some more today. No, but it's just enough that you're not scaring yourself in pursuing your dreams. Basically, when we try too much too fast, then we also have a lot of fear that comes along with it. But I see that you're very relaxed and just grounded. Like, I will do this much today, I will do this much tomorrow, very organized and structured as well. You're making a lot of your dreams come true here. Okay, we have 528 hertz. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay, we have Unite, Integrate, and Embrace for 528 hertz. Everything in the world is made up of energy, and this energy can neither be created nor can it be destroyed. The energy vibrates at different vibrational frequencies, due to which it gets its unique nature. Do you want to know the most powerful energy source in all space? Is this one. It's the love frequency. How can you doubt what develops through an act of love? It is from here that everything is born. Love is an artist who works in silence, and generally the most transformative acts do not make much noise. They are like the person who collects your rubbish early in the morning. You do not know their motive, their name, their life, but they are still there every day doing something essential for you. There can be no large action without individual actions. What seem like small gestures combine to create an invisible yet indestructible connection. Love works like the universe, unseen and outside of the spectrum, but tangible in everyone's senses. And this frequency is used to return human DNA to its original state. That was very deep. But again, points to returning to a place of security within yourself. You're taking it easy. You're not like pushing yourself more than you feel comfortable. And that is taking you to your goals, really, in very little constructive steps here. And of course, you're doing something that you like. This is coming from something that you have always liked to do. So love is definitely here in the picture. Okay. Pile for viewers, what can they look forward to? We have made heaven, which is individuality, career, goals, and public life. That's your reputation as well. What do people in the public eye are going to see you like? Okay, we have IC, which is private self, home life, and childhood, which is right opposite MC. And we have South Node, which is past life, comforts, resource, and familiar. This is again pointing to following something that you have done in the past, during your childhood, perhaps, while you were growing up. Past supporting your future, that's literally that, because I see is like something that has already been created, your past, your home life, when you were a baby, while you grew up, the places you visited, ancestry, roots, things like that, how you think to yourself, how you are by yourself. And that's IC. And MC is how you are in the world, how you conduct yourself in a public platform, what you are known as, what you want to be known as. Things like that. So that plus South Node coming from the past life and the resources you have gathered subconsciously through past lives and also in the past of your current lifetime, that's paving the way for your tomorrow. It forms the foundation, right? So much about foundation being very strong in this case, and that is leading you to a lot of growth. So don't doubt, because doubt is again pulling you back to karmic ways of being, of interacting. Right, it is up to you, but the road is being a lot clearer. You can see which way to go. You're following your passion, you're following your vision, and you're doing all of this steadily. You're not rushing yourself, but you are making tangible steps every day. Okay, a lot of structure, organization, and discipline coming up here. Yes, let's get you this. Pile for viewers, what can they look forward to in the near future? Okay, in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Yeah, again, I'm getting the slow and steady, reconnecting, being grounded. And we have the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Yeah, the whole love, fun, passion, motivation, drive, all of that is coming through again. Let's get you some advice now. For viewers, what advice do you have for them about this thing they can look forward to? We have the parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. Yeah, following your North Node, your calling, your passions, what incessantly drives you. And we have not touch. Stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. So the groundedness as well. Okay, we've talked about all of that, so I will take a look at your charms now. What can Powerful look forward to? lot of letters. So we have I, we have K, M, F, O. Okay, wow. 6 of Pentacles, which is about equal giving and sharing. We have Page of Wands, which has high levels of energy, vitality, enthusiasm, spontaneity, curiosity, and just immense drive to, go ahead and discover more and have a lot of fun. We have 3 of Swords, which signifies past heartbreaks or losses perhaps. Then we have Knight of Cups, mending your heart or allowing your heart to express itself, following through with what it is you want to create for yourself. That's as well a sign of a healed heart. Heightened self-worth. We have the Empress. Empress is again, we have the Empress, so that's like a lot of abundance and creative flow, a lot of fulfillment. We have 9 of Pentacles, which is again very individual, creating your own abundance, setting up your own foundation. I know I'm repeating the same word, but it's crazy how much of that is already here. Creating your own fulfillment, basically. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. So leaving behind toxic patterns, relationships with situations, people, or mindsets. And moving forward from there towards a better tomorrow, creating your own tomorrow, releasing yourself from past patterns, and so on. So a lot happening here. The initials that I mentioned, MOFIK, I don't know, it does not spell any word for me, but it can be for you. But what I'm getting here is kind of getting more all-rounded knowledge, getting a new initiation, new slate to start things on, having more fire within you, but it's like a quiet, gentle fire that keeps burning. You're making sure that it is very sustainable. It's not just one burst, reckless fire, come and go explosion. No, it has to be a light. It's emanating, it's an inner calling, so it's a very soft and gentle, but it is very clear and potent as well coming up here. A lot to look forward to, really. So just have fun, because that's when the universe works fast, right? Just keep having fun and do what you love. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pile 4. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading helped. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like the video if you like the reading. Share and subscribe as well. It really helps the channel out. And if you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. There are so many on my channel, but I mean, it's up to you. Take care. Bye.